next to me and does like that. So I pull over here in Coachella. I was like half a mile from the exit. So I got off on the exit, coming here to the TA. Had a flat tire. It was low. Or, well, it was off the bead. So I yanked the tires off and look, and the brake pad on the tire side is gone. So that's what caused the flat. I'm pretty sure that's what caused the flat, because the reason the tire was flat was the valve stem was snapped in half. Basically, I need to get a new rotor because that rotor's kind of ate up a little bit, and a new brake pad kit. So, like I said, I'm in Coachella right now. No one around here has anything like that. So, I'm gonna run down to Phoenix, stay in Phoenix tonight. I had planned on driving much further than that, but I'll stay in Phoenix tonight. There's a place in Phoenix called, I'm gonna let y'all know what it is, just in case y'all are ever in that area and run into the issue. Auto Safety House in Phoenix carries all that stuff for Dexter axles and stuff like that. So they had 4 brake kits in stock and 4 rotors in stock. So I'm gonna buy a new rotor, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy all 4 brake kits. I'll change the rotor and the one brake pads and everything out tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock when they open. And then I'll go ahead and change the other 3 when I get home. I don't know why I'm changing the other 3. I mean, the brake pads are, I would say, probably had 70% life on them. So, but if I'm gonna do one, might as well do them all. Get it all taken care of at the same time. That way, later down the road, I'm not doing them in intervals. When it needs done, I just do all of them and be done with it. But yeah, it's not, like I said, it's frustrating, man. It's just, it's the little things that add up to frustration, right? The flat tire the other day, you know, this, I need a new starter, which, I mean, like I said, it's all little minute stuff. I'm still glad I don't have a new truck. Talking with buddies of mine that has trucks, you know, 18, 19, 20 Freightliner, Peterbilts, Kenworths, that are spending lots of time in the shop. You know, I know they're not all like that, but man, it just seems like everyone you talk to are having issues after issues. And them fixes aren't cheap. You know, all my crap I could do myself, whereas theirs is electrical, or electronic and sensor and issues, you know, DPF issues, stuff like that. So you basically got to have it taken in and put it on the computer, and yeah. So, but like I said, it's the little things that don't necessarily add up to a crap ton of money, but it adds up to a crap ton of frustration, right? You know, give me a month, a solid month, 2 months rolling without having to worry about anything. You know, without having to pull over and change the tire, or without having to just, I don't know. Fun times when you own your own crap. You know, it wouldn't be no big deal if I was driving for somebody else, if I was company. I guess it would, because you lose out on miles, or, you know, however you're paid, but you're not having to dip into your pocketbook. If y'all are over in Phoenix and you have trailer issues, stop by Auto Safety House on the corner of West Buckeye Street and South 27th, I believe. They got everything related to axles. Bunch of axles, brake kits, all the drum stuff. And a lot of other stuff too. So I got it. Dexter threw me off. They done changed up the brakes. Used to, you had some little metal clips that would go in between the pads, anti-rattle springs, and they'd also hold the brake in while you do the install, but they went to these clips mounted on the brakes. So I got 2 kits to do. A kit will do 1 complete axle, so I went ahead and got 2 kits. New rotor. The thing was expensive. Total damage done, $882.95. It was actually going to be a lot more than that. Well, yeah, I mean, technically a lot more. It was like $900 and something. And I kind of pleaded with him a little bit, like I always do. I do it with everybody. It's like, man, come on, you can't hook me up with that good old boy discount. And he said, are you military? And I was like, no, I'm not even gonna lie on that one. That's just not right. And he was like, well, hold on just a second, let me see what I can do. So he ended up, let's see, yeah, he ended up knocking $30, like $32 off of each brake assembly. So saved me a little over $60, like $64. But now we're gonna roll down to the truck stop and get that one changed, and then I'll do the other 3 when I get home. Anyway, just gonna roll out. I'll let y'all here in a little bit. So a little change of plans. I'm gonna go to O'Reilly Auto Parts, which is in a big shopping center. That way, for whatever reason, there's a tool I don't have, which it shouldn't be that way. I'll be right there and I can just go in and get it. So that's the plan now. O'Reilly Auto Part, here I come. What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing this morning? That's a deep ditch. Anyway, we got unloaded this morning. I completely forgot to pull the camera out. It was just 12 pallets though, so took all of about 10 minutes. So you really didn't miss out on much. Anyway, we are leaving. I'm in Seminole now. Seminole, Texas. We're leaving here going to Malaga, New Mexico, which really, sorry about that, the battery ran dead. So yeah, Malaga is not too far from here. It's a 112-mile deadhead, just south of Carlsbad, New Mexico. So we're gonna be picking up, supposedly we're the last truck needed to finalize a rig move. I guess they're moving a rig back down to Houston. So, supposed to be 8.5 wide, 41 foot long, 10.5 tall, so 10.5 tall. So I'll just be skating clear of that 14 foot. But in Texas, you can move 14 legally without permitting. So
Head north on North Main Street toward Northwest Avenue B.
But it's paying really, really well. Oh, and it's 23,500 pounds. So, but yeah, it's paying really well. I think it was 3,000.
Head west on US 180 West, US 62 West toward Northwest 2nd Street. Continue on US 180 West for 81 miles.
3,000 on 640 miles. So I'll take it all day long. Be a nice little recap, or well, nice little finish to my little over a week on the road. I think I might have mentioned before, I'm running back home this weekend. I got to take care of some things. One being the starter on this truck. But yeah, Friday tomorrow, which is Friday, will put me out for 10 days, and another 15,100 for 10 days. So not too shabby at all, I would say. I don't think it's too bad. 19 years in the oil field. I said I'll never go back. Look at me now. Good old lease roads. They're in a hurry, hurry, hurry for me to get out here. I guarantee you when I get out here, I'm going to have to sit. They're not going to be ready. See the cranes moving out, moving the rig out the mast. Guarantee I'm gonna be waiting here all day. Oh, I know this all too well. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And wait. Now, when I was in the oil field, I did some drilling rig work, but it was logging the well. If, say the drilling rig lost circulation during the cement job, we would come out and do a temp log or a bond log, or we did some work where you know, if they got stuck down hole, you would come out and do what's called a free point. Basically tells them at what depth they're stuck at, and then they can make the decision on where they want to back the pipe off at. If they want to cut the pipe, you know, we could cut it with chemical cutters or other things like that. We set plugs, temporary packers on drilling rigs. Did all that through, you know, with wireline. That's about all I did on the drilling rig. Most of my stuff was done on the cased hole side. When I say cased hole, that means drilling rigs drilled the well, set casing, put a well head on it, and moved out. And we would go in. I mean, there's a plethora of things we could do on the well, but nowadays, I mean, basically all you do is go in, perforate it. If they don't have what's called a sliding sleeve down at the bottom, where they can pressure the well up, open that sleeve, get an injection rate into the well, and frack that sleeve. And then we would come in, set a plug,
say a command,
and and perforate with shape charges. Come out of the hole, they would frack, we would go back in, set a plug to isolate that lower zone, and then perforate with shape charges again. That way they could frack it. And we just do that, you know, over and over and over. We do, you know, 20, 30, 40 stages. So each stage consists of a plug and perforations. And so we'd be out here for 2-3 weeks at a time doing that. But fun times, I don't miss it. So we're just gonna end the video here. When I backed up, loaded this on, I knew it was a lot heavier than 23,500 pounds. The rig crew ended up loading the doghouse down with plunger and packing parts for pumps, which weigh a whole lot. One of the guys I talked to said it probably weighed roughly 40,000 pounds. So I ended up having them take it back off and made the decision just to deadhead back to the house. So we'll holler at y'all in the next video.